Derivatives trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. In this 2-minute trading tip, we'll be going over how to make our charts more efficient and how simplifying our charts can produce positive outcomes in our trading. When adding items to our charts, our intent is to provide ourselves with better information, and essentially we want to be able to take better trades with this information. However, the more information we put in front of our own eyes, it requires us to think more and could be bogging us down. Here's 5 simple rules that we can utilize to help us determine which items we should be keeping on our charts and which can be cut. Rule number 1, we'll keep the information if it's instrumental in defining context or bias. So if this piece of information helps us determine the market narrative or which regime is in control of the market, it is permissible to remain on our charts. Number 2, it is instrumental in defining decision areas. So at Convergent, we like to utilize stock zones, but this can be anything that you're using in your trading to determine the inflection points in the market and areas you think are of high importance. 3, the information is instrumental in helping us to determine whether to execute or not. Some traders may want to see something in particular on the tape. Some traders may like an indicator or oscillator that they use to help them know when it's time to execute. But we want to avoid having too many inputs as it becomes more difficult to execute if we have to take in 5 or 6 different bits of information. Number 4, the chart element is instrumental in informing us what areas we will use to manage risk. So you may use some type of indicator to determine a stop loss. You might use an average rotation size. Perhaps you've determined some sort of support or resistance, or even a trend line. And finally, number 5, it is instrumental in informing us of our target areas or exit zones. So if there's elements on your charts that don't fall into one of these categories, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's wrong to have it present on your charts, but if you find yourself overwhelmed or struggling to execute trades because of conflicting information, you may want to consider simplifying the information that you take in. If you've enjoyed this trading tip, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to be notified for more videos just like this. And for unlimited access to our trading content, become a member at convergenttrading.com.